Okay, so I have always wanted to hike when there's fog. And right now the fog has totally rolled in and it is completely filled the valley. And even though this is absolutely beautiful, I'm a little worried that when I get to the end of this trail, the view is going to be obstructed by fog. Which is not the end of the world, but I have not been hiking for like 3 months, and because if you haven't been following my Instagram, raw footage photography, linked in the description, I'm in a master's program and I have worked full-time and gone to school full-time previously, so like that's nothing new, but I definitely underestimated how much time school takes up. And so my weekends have just been doing homework and I haven't had time to come out and adventure. And so it's been 3 months of me not carrying this weight on my back with all my gear and water and food. And this trail, I would do this to myself. This trail is all uphill. It's out in and out. So the first half of this trail is just climbing up this mountain, get into the viewpoint, and then walking back down. That is, if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll already know this, but if you're new, you know that these are my least favorite trails. Elevation is not my favorite, and the fact that I chose a trail where it's all uphill for my first time back, not ideal. But it's super beautiful. I got here a bit later because I was gonna go to Ape Cave first, and so I drove there, and then there was a sign saying by reservation only. I didn't have a reservation because I didn't know I needed one, and then there was no signal, so I couldn't make a reservation. And so I just followed the instructions to the to this trailhead, and from what was already saved on my Google Maps, there's this waterfall that I was going to pass called Maclay Falls. And again, I have a very basic preloaded map on my phone, and so I don't know exactly where the trailhead is, but I figured the trailhead would be off of the nearest road to it. And so I drive like 10-15 minutes out of the way, and I can't find the trailhead anywhere. So I turn around, get back on track, and then I just continue to head here. I left at 11:45 and I started hiking. I got to this trailhead at 3:15. So I did 3 hours and 15 minutes of driving before I even got to start hiking. So that's okay. It's not the end of the world, but it means that I am gonna kind of have to fight the day. I don't think I'm really going to be hitting sunset here. I think I'll be back at my car by then, so I'm not too worried about that. But the views are stunning. It's nice and cool out, and yeah, I'm really excited to see what this trail has to offer. And I already know that I'm going to be absolutely exhausted when I get home, when I'm done, but luckily walking back will be really easy, and I'm pretty sure we'll have the end of the trail to ourselves because everyone is leaving. I've passed so many groups of people and there weren't that many cars in the parking lot, so if anything there'll be one or two people. But if you haven't already, you should go ahead and hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video that I post. Normally I would say every week, but with being in school I can't promise that. So I am sorry that my videos are sporadic. I'm sorry that they're not consistent. I really want them to be, but as of right now I have to prioritize my education. But it's a 16-month program. I'm already 4 months in, so it's not forever, guys. I'm not leaving YouTube, and you can definitely expect more consistency from me whenever I'm done with school. So have a great time and let's adventure. So the trail, there was a specific view that I was wanting. It was of Mount something, starts with a T. I don't remember. Mount Margaret, and there was a lake and a valley. I was gonna take a whole scene of it, and on all trails people can post pictures, and what I was looking for that other people had posted, and so I thought I would be able to find it and get to it on this specific trail, which technically I can, but the trail to get there is another 4 miles, and according to All Trail, where I am right now is the end of the trail for what I picked out to hike today. And I've already gone 2.5 miles, and it's 4 miles to get to that point, so that would be 6.5 miles. So that would be 13 miles round trip. I am not equipped for that. Nor do I have the stamina, or I don't even have time. Honestly, it's already 5:30 and I still have to walk all the way back, so I would have to walk 4 miles there and then 6.5 miles back, and there's just no way I would make that in time. And so I am definitely a bit bummed. I was going to talk with you guys today about doing a photo challenge, a single shot challenge. I've been learning a lot about composition and different types of focus styles, I guess. But I will talk about those in another video because I want to be able to discuss them and also implement them in the field and show you guys what I'm talking about. But I literally, I mean, it's gorgeous out here, but when it comes to like landscape scenes, there wasn't anything for me out here. And so overall, this trip has not worked out according to plan. For my first outing back, that's such a bummer. But, oh well, that's okay. Try again next week. Okay, so today didn't really go according to plan, and so I completely forgot to do an outro because of two reasons. One, I got stuck in construction traffic, which extended my trip an additional hour and 15 minutes. Even after driving 3.5 hours home, it was 11 o'clock at night, and my 12-volt battery in my car decided to die. And so I had to call my friend, who luckily was still awake, and they drove 20 minutes to me in order to jump my car. And so, unfortunately, doing an outro just was not in my thought process. Overall, I hope you enjoyed this trail, and if you stayed this long, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't already, you should go ahead and hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you don't miss a video when I post. I hope to catch you next time. Bye!